Verbal Patterns Illustrated. Someone passed on to me a cartoon version that illustrates, in general terms, the various meanings of the patterns in Hebrew. This cartoon illustration uses the word stem for what we call a pattern, and it uses the standard Kof Tet Lamed root for the illustration. Now, it's somewhat unfortunate that verbs from the root Kof Tet Lamed mean to kill. Perhaps early grammarians thought this is what the study of Hebrew would do to students. I'm not sure, but I think we can live with the use of this root for illustrative purposes. The ground stem, or the basic stem, is the call. And the call is typically a simple active sense. Katal, call perfect, third person masculine singular, means he killed. Related to the call is the nephal. And typically the nephal is the passive of the call. Niktal, nephal perfect, third person masculine singular, he was killed. Now the nephal can also be a reflexive. He killed himself. When we move to the doubled stem, that is, those stems that are characterized by the doubling of the middle root letter, we encounter three patterns. The first is the piel, and the piel is a simple action sense, but it's an intensification of the call. It means he utterly destroyed. The pual is the passive of the piel, and it would mean he was utterly destroyed. And the hitpael is typically a reflexive. He utterly destroyed himself. And then we move to the H pattern. That is, those patterns that have a he prefixed. The hifil is the active, and it typically means he caused him to kill, whereas the hofal is the passive of the hifil, and it means he was caused to kill. These are the verbal patterns illustrated. Now, as you might expect, it's not quite this simple. For example, the piel can shift the meaning of a call in more ways than simply intensifying the activity. And the hifil can be used in more ways than simply causing that activity to take place. But at least this cartoon introduction illustrates the basic meanings of each of the patterns.